Okay, hello everyone. We had a little bit of Viola, the previous winner of the Virtual Festival songs. The current edition, the 21st edition, is coming to an end today, and we're gonna present you the results and let's see which song and which player will follow Viola's and Yali's success in the previous edition. So this time I had a little bit of trouble. I have to download a software in order to enable my computer to do the recordings. The other time I did it from a desk at work. I don't even have a printer at home, so I haven't printed the the flags for you. But I will do everything orally. So pay attention to my voice. No pictures this time. I don't even can see myself on the recording, so I don't know. Show background. I found it, so now I can see myself while I'm talking to you. But I don't know if you can see that. We just have some these things here. So the first country I think is going to be in top 10 is Azerbaijan. I'm not quite sure if they will actually succeed. Initially, I was more comfortable with 6, maybe 8 countries. I spent a time looking, searching, thinking which would be the 10th. I thought it would be Azerbaijan. I decided to give it a go. It's a country, it's a rock, a little bit psychedelic and old-fashioned rock that might kick in the nostalgia of older members, some people that are in the 40s and 50s here, there are quite a few of them, and some other younger people who like this style. One of them is me, as long as the composition is strong, and I've thought that it might pick up some high points from quite a few people that will help him to advance in top 10. That's the best I think they can do. I said I'm not sure. They might go a little bit further down, territory 11 to 15. So in 9th place, I hope you can see this one, is Malaysia. It's again a song I'm not quite sure they will do well. I flagged it out from the rest when I just picked when I was done with those. I thought there would be more straightforward top 10 results. But what can I say here? Is a powerful rock pop ballad. We've seen some of them now. I can't pick them up. I don't have one ready in my mind, popping out, coming out on mine. Very recently, I mean, the same player, Pablo, sent an American entry, which I thought it would do well. It didn't do well, maybe be in the top 10. Now I think it will do. It's a different contest, but as I said, I'm quite not sure whether they will do it. So I think for now I place the 9th, and we're gonna see later on how these will pans out for them. So in 8th place I have Bulgaria, and it's the country I have 50-50 chances of making it. It has the strong part of the song is that it is a Balkan, a very true Balkan ballad, which has its fans in the Eurovision contest and still it has its fans among you guys. That's why I think it will do well. But on the other hand, it's a little bit orchestral. Sometimes we only see the voices is not exactly it's not a traditional way, but we don't have lyrics, so this one might just make it more difficult for some people to understand it. So that's why I placed it towards the end of the top 10 with quite a large possibility, 50%, of not making it in the top 10. So, and if Bulgaria, I didn't notice this is the country, because we don't play Bulgaria often, but I want to tell you point out that Bulgaria has not been in any top 10 so far, neither in Virtual Festival of Songs, neither in FTC, nor in ETSC. So the next country to do well, I think, to be in top 7, top 10, is Russia. Again, like Bulgaria, I give it a 50-50 chance of achieving a top 10 result. This entry reminds me very much the submission from the Ukrainian submission from ETC 12, what all he submitted. Which Tony gave 12, so it makes sense why he submitted himself a similar song. It has as well, I would say, the structure of the song is what I would call musique concrète, and Anders will correct me in this. I think this entry is the fact it has a piano, it has electro elements, might make it more, might make it to appeal to a wider context as opposed to the Ukrainian entry, although he was 100% musique concrète, and that's why I think they have good chances of entering top 10. It's again, however, a difficult song to understand, like the Bulgarian one, so this one might have chances of winning, of entering top 10, but still I think it has good chances. So now I move on to the top 6, which it's the first countries that are flagged out as 100% top 10 for 100% top 10 achievement. In number 6, I have Denmark, a heavyweight of our contests, online contest. Well, Eivor returns after doing really well after winning the FDLC, the first blind edition of FDLC, and being 4th as well in ETSC. Well, this song doesn't fall short. I think it's a strong contender. 6th place is, well, is the best I think it can do. I had difficulties predicting this one because it's a song that, coming from a singer that already participated, we talk about it a lot. It has won. People might want to hear again the same things because anyway the song is from the same album from the song that won, if I'm not mistaken. The song has already been shared during FTC 14 when it was the first time shared participated. So this might work against Razvan. I don't know, because people will say, okay, it's a nice song, but we've heard before Eivor and the song was shared, so people might just, in comparison with other strong, but just rank it differently, and then therefore Denmark might just miss out some crucial point that will have it to go high. So that's why I place it in number 6. It might do a little bit higher or a bit lower. Anyways, we move on to the next country. The country I think will be 5th is the Netherlands. Netherlands, with participating with Dominic, is a very acoustic ballad, emotional, not many things going on, but we know that we award those subtle and understated ballads a lot. We've seen it earlier, the previous edition, Armenia, with a similar song was 5th, and it's one of those reasons I think it would do well and would be 5th, even if you see such ballads manage to find themselves to in top 5, normally 4th or 5th. That's the main reason I think would be it will do well. Also, the fact it is sung in Dutch, a language we don't often hear either in ESC or in music industry, could be a factor that help it to do well. So we continue with the 4th place is a biggie, another biggie. I think it's a contest of the biggies. Anyway, we have many of those this time. It's the United States of America, represented by current winner Yalis. I got it right this time. So I think this one, it would do really well. I thought it would be a contender at some point. I decided to place it 4th, and that's what I think it will do. It will be the best thing, the best result it will do. Is an electro pop. It will have competition earlier on with some contests which I haven't mentioned, but I will mention later on. What can I say? It's a strong package. There's nothing more to say. It's a strong package. It's a current theme, a current new bit of a crew, a very good visuals in the video, and electro pop is so that all is doing really well. If there's any reason it might not do well as I think it will be, It was because you have to battle it out with some similar other similar songs, and we continue to those similar songs. The first one is Sweden. Well, initially Sweden I thought it would be a winner. So I'm now count the three left countries I've left is ones I think that would battle it out to win, but I had to place them in order. So I decided if Sweden would be the third. I expect three horse race with Sweden being third. Initially I thought Sweden could win this one. Then I decided to place them third. That's not in specific reason. I think it's it has strong competition, and it's a strong package. Again, it's electro pop as well. It has the rhythm, which make it well catchy, and at the same time has this eerie, this dark mood, which always have been awarded in many ways in our contests. And the voice, the nodding voice, is giving again. See this song coming from an outer space. It would just um, um, let's say create an atmosphere as opposed to the US songs. That's why I see the US might just lose some points out is because of the presence of the Swedish song, which I think is the closest to it. And yeah, strong package from Sweden, undeniably. The second country I have is a country I had in contest from the beginning, but I don't think it's going to win. But it's going to be in the race. It's Italy, and checking the date of the release of this song and the video, I thought that someone would choose it in ETSC. It would have made actually a perfect ETSC, and to considering this it has a summery mood, and that's why it's one reason that my people might just not go for it is just be Valen decided to submit it in the rock period of the year. But what can I say? You love Italian pop. It is in Italian, has a very nice visuals. It's a strong package. Quite few of the guys in the contest, like Yalis, Nikos, and PJ, really like Italian pop, contemporary Italian pop. This one comes with electro also elements. I expect those three guys, especially the two first, not PJ, the other two, Yalis and Nikos, to give it 12. Other people I think will follow suit, and that's why I think it's a strong contender to do well. And the first, but I don't think I think people will know what I will predict here to be first is the United Kingdom. So again, United Kingdom, after being last 3 editions ago, they were second, first, and now I still think they have a shot to win, or at least be contenders, because I said Italy and Sweden are really strong as well, contenders for the crown. Well, myself, I didn't know that Sweden existed, although I've been in the UK for a while. I haven't heard them before. It has with British rock sound that has been famous and received very well throughout the last 3 decades. So I think it might stand out from the electro department. Italy, Sweden, US will just cater to the same people. There will be an internal battle between those three, whereas United Kingdom will picking up the points of people who enjoy this atmospheric rock element. This fantastic video it comes with the drone shooting of the Chernobyl and the Pripyat, as opposed to the lyrics. It creates an atmosphere and make people think really well. It's a very clever way. So people listening the video to the song whilst watching the video might just thought of had the right and the perfect package to award their 12 points. So that's why I think it's going to win. But if it's going to win, it's going to be a record victory for the United Kingdom. Will be the 4th, and they will be leading in every element, either in every tally. So far, they have more bronzes and silvers. They will have more golds, and will have in total more medals than any other country. But if Sweden wins, they're gonna be the one having the fourth one, whereas Italy has only two at the moment. So that's what I think about the top 10. As I said, it was strict, but I said that I'm not quite sure about Azerbaijan and Malaysia and to some extent Russia and Bulgaria, and therefore I have as well countries from 11 to 15. I need to say that Yalis knows my top 10, which I gave it to him along with my top 10, actual top 10. He has the prediction, so he can vouch for that top 10. He can vouch from the countries from 11 to 15, but trust me, it's those that I thought that might stand a chance. So I think I have 11th Slovakia, and that's the one who has the biggest chance to enter the top 10. Some of them have the other ones misses out. 12th I have Poland. 13th I have Germany. 14th I have Finland, and in 15th place Georgia. So keep an eye on those. I would say two could do it, because I said that I wasn't sure about Azerbaijan and Malaysia. For those they're quite close to not making it. So I think Slovakia and Poland, or one of the two, could make it. So this is how I see it at the moment. I will upload this video hopefully soon, and I would like to have your comments with regards the prediction. So go on now to record the commentary for the video, and see you soon.